Okay, pilots, on to the next episode of the build series on the LX model Super B-25. I've got the wing dry fitted right now. You've got a lot of wires in your harness here. So I kind of got them taped here and there, just kind of keep them together. I hope I got them in there enough. Let's see. Maybe that Bombay. A little too tight there. Let's see if I can get that pulled out somewhere. Get it in there all the way, because I've got to pull it back out a little bit, cut me a trail through here to run the wire up underneath the Bombay. So I got that harness ready. That fits right in there pretty good, fellas. Now I've done a little bit of sanding right here. It's got some mold markings right here, so I just stayed right in between them, took my 90-degree L and just went all over it. Just all over it, just like that up there. Done the same thing to the fuselage. Just kind of went all over it, put a hole all in it and sanded. Not really stripping it, but just gave it a good sanding. Gave it a good sanding. Now, I'm going to use the glue that the factory sent us. Now, I've got my bench set low, okay, so I can have pressure on the ends. So when I put that wing down in there, it's going to have pressure pushing this way, the center section. And that was what Rich, the informer, was saying, is to try to, get your wing in there, get your plane where it'll be kind of pushing inward. And when you put your Bombay in there, what I was planning on doing, lifting up a little bit on the bottom here, sliding the Bombay after applying glue into it, and just relaxing it, let it sit for the plane come back together. That's my plan. Now, the first section here, is a pretty wide area. I mean, it's a pretty wide area here. You got to get some glue on. So what I plan on doing, without making too much of a mess here, putting a couple of beads of glue right on the panel there, and then taking a squeegee, smoothing it out, and I'm going to take a brush and kind of put it in the places where I need to put it in on the side panels. There it is. Poke a hole in the little glue container here. one here that had a little bit left in it. One time, just kind of get the glue. Well, let's see. Let's go back this way and get some right here. Get that glue down in them holes. Okay. Alright, I'll get my stringers off there. Take a brush. Now you ain't gonna never use this one again. Just putting a little bit on the sides there. It's not much of it's covered. Just a little bit there. Okay. Put me another big blob right there in the center just to let her seed. Get rid of my stringies. Get rid of my gloves here. Now I really don't have to stick that harness down into the wing right now, down into the fuselage right now, because I've cut a hole a little bit bigger right here, so that harness will slide down there a little bit better. Don't want to put too much pressure on holding it on the bottom here. Let me check for squeezies. Okay, now it's important to get this glued, pilots, but I mean you really ain't got to put a lot of effort into it, because your bomb bay is also going to be glued in too and supporting it. So I'm gonna lift up. Unless I don't want to do it with that flap. I just want to lift up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just let that sit there a second now. Let me check. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stringies. We got a lot of stringies. We got glue all over the top surface of the center wing section. Okay. I don't usually let mine sit for long. I'm gonna get on down on there. Okay, pilots. There's that section glued in. No squeezies. Nice clean seam. Yep. Now, Rich, RC Informer, he went back and just took a bead of glue and put it on that seam there, and took his finger just like you do caulking, and kind of smoothed it up. But I don't think I'm gonna need to do that because I don't have any squeezing out nowhere. Looking pretty good. Now, I'll show you a couple things here while that's gluing for a minute. You don't have to let that set up completely before you put your bomb bay in. But there is one thing you got to do. We have got to get these control arms or push rods, excuse me, whatever, onto our bomb bay drop. So I need to find that. And just center it. Hook's some rods up to it. Okay. Pilots, I know you can put a servo tester on it. I just take a regular receiver and ESC, plug it up. Let's see, let's put the bottom bay drop in somewhere. Put it anywhere. Just make sure your polarity is correct. Let's see. Oh, we can't put it in that one. We gotta put it in this one. That was the bind plug. See it lift all the way up there? Okay. Now, we're looking in our instructions here. Yep, here we go. There you go. Come on now, tell me how long that rod is. Just got a picture of it there. Just got a picture of it there. Here's your bomb bay right here. Just got a picture of rods, no measurements, nothing. Let's see what the rods look like here. They could be all the same length. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to get them on with the bomb bay on, is the way I figure. Now I don't know. There's some short ones. I bet that's the rudder. There's some long ones. There's some medium long ones. Uh-oh. Elevator rod. Oh, that's gonna need to be a long one. So that's my elevator rods. These short ones has got to be rudders. Yes. Okay, my medium length push rods looks like the bomb bay rods. Them. Let's see, I don't want that. Look on that side, so I'm gonna go this way, put it in that last hole. This way. Right there. Attempt to get the wires in now. And go straight down in through the turret, and the turret is right there. And all these control boxes on this thing, pilots, I just knew I wasn't gonna be able, and I still don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through that hole. Yep. Make sure all of them start. But it's got three control boards on there, 3 or 4. Wheel brakes, landing gear, lights, BEC, which I'm going to replace this. It's supposed to have a 5 amp BEC on it. But I've got a 10 amp ordered for it. Pilots, I've had some trouble out of the, it's that damn Bombay lead again. Come on, baby, what are you doing to me? The lights and all these boards and everything on this plane, they put a 5 amp BEC on. Come on. Just maneuvering a little bit, getting around down there for that Bombay. Let me get that Bombay lead loose. For crying out loud. For the love of ours. I plan on using the Admiral 10 channel. With a Hobby Eagle gyro. You gotta be careful around all these servo connectors. You're going to pull none of them loose. I think I've done something similar to pulling loose wires on my SU-30 because one of my motors has stopped working. So either I pulled an ESC lead loose, or I pulled a throttle loose. I've done something. Got the tire apart. What I was going to do is I was going to do another thrust test on one of them, pilot. I was going to do a thrust test on that SU-30. And I started pushing it, putting the throttle to full. And man, it wasn't putting but 800 grams of pressure out. And I said, oh my God, something's wrong. So I reached my hand back there to feel the air coming out. And there wasn't nothing coming out of the, let's see, right engine. And I said, there we go. And I just said to the camera, well, I guess that's a no-go, pilots. Never downloaded the video. Come on, now let go of something. Gets on that label. Can't tear my label off, come on. I got to get enough of the Bombay lead going back through to put it in my trench. This is trench warfare going on now. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I hear you. Drop the landing gear. Okay. Okay, let me show you what I'm fixing to do here. I've got to cut a trench here for my lead. Come down through here, down, and over to here. Because I don't want it to interfere with the Bombay. Uh-oh, I'm way off here with the camera, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to make a trench going out through here and down through here so that this wire won't be in any interference with the Bombay seating. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. But there's my leads going in to my bigger cut hole. And they all sticking out the turret down here. Not the pole, the turret. My goodness, how what you look like. What's it say? Channel 10 brakes. There's my brakes. Channel 6 retracts. No, wait a minute.
Yeah, retracts, channel 5, retracts. Let's see, where's it at? There it is. There's the light controller. Let me see here. Light controller, retracts, brakes. There's a BEC in there somewhere. Okay, let me get my trench coat. Solid, yep, that's a solid piece of plastic there, holding the servo in. Go around that. And I don't want the wire to be in the servo mechanism, so I'm going around it, clearing the servo arms and push rod. If I can find a straight aisle. There it is. I just take a straight aisle and go in the little trail there, widen it out a little bit. Then I take a small straight head screwdriver if it don't have glue all over the end of it. Get my wheel going. Making sure it's completely down into that track. Right here where that bomb bay is going to be seating in at. And then all the way down below that. Okay. Come on, Eric. Scratch the hell out of that. Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna scratch the hell out of it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Scratch the hell out of it. My damn fingernail. Don't you look at that? Son of a gun. Okay, Pops. I've got my bomb bay here. I painted the inside of my bomb bay aluminum silver. Shiny silver. I know most of you out there, I can say most, I guess, I don't know how, maybe more, likes that lemon green, or really, I just don't care too much for
deaden my tape a little bit. These Bombay doors is made out of plastic, but I still deaden my tape up a little bit. Uh-oh. Alright, do a little cleaning there. Boss man will say you got some buffing to do. Don't you just love it when a little glue string is in the paint there and goes off when you gotta do something? Nope, got another spot there. I got some touch-up paint. Try to be careful when you're first getting that corner started. Got it a little bit on the inside of this thing. Drop my door here. Drop the door here. Oop, that might got something there, just a little piece. Come on, ice cream. Ooh. Ooh. One more. I got one on my hair come from in the tape. Ooh. Okay, just a couple little spots. All right, what I'm gonna do. Oh, don't put that all the way in there. Just a little bit.
an idea of where I've got to poke some holes and sand a little bit. Okay. Cause that area right there is hollow. I got this already sanded. This is already cleaned. I'm gonna poke some holes in it. But since that area right there is all open, which I don't understand why. Okay, I've got to get my light in there too. That's another thing I got to put in. So this is gonna be clear here. It's gonna be sanded a little bit. Up in here. Just across that right there, poke some holes, sand a little bit right here. On my wing area. Got this poked up. Okay. What I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna make an outline of where I need to sand and poke holes. I mean, you ain't gotta sit here and put a trillion holes in the pipe. You don't have to do that. And right there is about where it started getting hollow. And I don't want to accidentally go out too far to where the fuselage, but I can see where the edge of the fuselage is here. Just turning my eye all in different angles. I tell you, pilots, that paint sticks good. I mean, it sticks good. I didn't try to pull it off with a piece of tape, but when I was sanding it with 36 grit sandpaper, it sure as hell didn't want to come off. You're gonna see here in a second. That's putting about a 4mm hole in it at the most. And when I get around thin spots, like back in near a flap or something, I try not to go all the way much deeper than 2mm, something, you know. Kind of use your own judgment there. Be careful around them thin areas. Okay, now I got to put my light in. They did not make the hole. They made the base hole for the light. They made the base hole, but the hole don't go all the way through. Unbelievable. I'm just gonna take something here. There we go. I'm not gonna glue this light yet because I don't know if it works. If it don't work, pull the lead back through, put one of my lights on it and see if that'll fix it. If that don't fix it, that means it's got a bad light controller. Usually, like I was talking about earlier, I usually have to replace some light controller pods. I don't know. For some reason, they make the navigation lights blink, and sometimes even the landing lights will blink. I don't know why they do stuff like that. Okay. I'm gonna run that lead through a
trench too, because I don't want that going into my bomb bay neither. See, the manufacturers want you to run that lead in through the bomb bay. So you had the bomb bay lead running through there, the light lead running through your bomb bay. Why? Why? Got a trench? Let's see, let's not do it there, let's do it right here. Let's see, let's go around this. Because I went around that on the other one. And come out right here. Alright, now. Now, let's see. Let's make that a straight shot. I don't want to make that turn around like that straight shot. I thought I was going to be going into this compartment here. So let's do that. That'll save me a little bit of lead. It's going to be close. Well, I just had a little bit more again, but oh yeah. Okay. Let's see if that's gonna be right. Yep. So what I've got to do, I've got to get my grab rod, fishing rod. That hole there. Like that. Now, first of all, I got to put some holes in my bomb bay. You're gonna stay up there. Let me hook you right there. This area right here is important because it's actually the tongue and groove that pulls the plane together and holds it together. So it's going to be there, I mean, you know, but your glue's going to be helping too. Now, I'm not going to use the factory glue on this one. Nope. Nope. I'm using epoxy on this. I can use my tip to get down in these corners and such. Don't stab your lead. That could be trouble. Not too thick right there, probably, I'd say, I don't know, maybe 3/8. Important spot right here. Right here where that wing tip is. Spot right there is kind of thin. It's less than 3/8. More than a quarter, 5/16, something like that. I got 5-minute epoxy. Some spots I'm gonna be putting glue on here. Some spots I'm gonna be putting glue on the fuselage. Be simple. As you can see, I mean, it's kind of difficult to get in here and get all these places like this right here. I want to hit this a little bit. Don't get too close to the edge. I mean, look at that pot. So that's 36 grit sandpaper. Yeah. I remember building some of my other LX models and hit it with 36, and heck, it just and it'd be gone, and it'd be gone. All right, let me put some holes here. Got lost in the confusion. I'm gonna spread pattern. What I'm gonna do here, pilot, is I'm gonna put glue on the bomb bay section here and around these tune grooves. But over here, instead of putting the glue here, I'm gonna put the glue here on these sides, and maybe a little bit more in my down here. That way, when I slide it in, it won't be piling a bunch of glue up there up on the edges from having glue here. Let's see, let me make sure I got everything ready here. Sand a little bit on this. Hit my flap horn or my flap over. Try to get that wing tip there good to go. I got some holes in it, but I still want to get it good there. no wires in her. I mean, no glue on her wires. Getting all my glue out of the packs and everything, getting them ready. Ready, got my pool ready. All surfaces are sanded. Tell you what, let's see. Come on now. Pushing time, man, pushing time. See if I can go ahead and do it this way, Pop, since I already know where it's at. Last one. Last one. Last load. Oh crap, I went my rod. Damn it. Damn it.
that to happen. I didn't make that to happen, Lord.
Ah, crap. My push rods, pilots, my push rods. Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't see no squeezies.
Dadgummit, there's one. Dadgummit. Son of a gun. What's that bad one too? Didn't do it over here, did it? Got good flush seams all over. Got one bad squeezy's come out. Dadgummit, I just hate something like that. Dadgummit. Okay. Push rods is clear. Leads are clear. Good and seated. My plane is got inside pressure going. I'm pushing the plane inward. I believe we got a good glue here. We got a good section here. I believe we got a good section here. All right, we're gonna look around here. Let me show you my boo-boo. Let's see, where's it at? There it is. I had a drip run down through there, dadgummit. Something about that. But, let's see, where'd you go? That seam there looks good. I ain't got a good seam on my Bombay. Good tight seam. Good tight seam. Got my light in, got the lead run. Got the push rods through. Lead. Oh goodness gracious, this one. Got the LED leads. Servo leads. Got all the leads. Clear. Okay, we had 1 hour pilots. So I'm gonna let that dry. Maybe the next episode, let's see, I've got to get them motors in.